I got an update, dude.
Yeah, go ahead.
Big update. I forgot to tell you this. My girlfriend got a cat.
Oh God.
Net positive. I'm starting different.
Love it.
Net positive. What's up, everybody? Listen. 100 and how many episodes?
13 is this one.
112 episodes. We let the people down.
Yeah.
Did we? Is that the longest podcast streak you know of?
That we've worked with.
Never have missed.
For sure, that we've worked with.
112, 52. That's more than 2 years.
Yep.
Dang,
Every
dude.
single week, net positive.
Never missed one.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's good, bro.
Dang.
Now you got to start that streak all over.
Now you
0
started
days
over.
since
All right, yeah. This is episode 1.
Episode 1, yeah.
I'm trying to think. The most that I can relate to that emotion is when I used to work at this marketing company. When I first started working on marketing.
Working.
When I first started working a Friday afternoon, Bill Simmons, who is my favorite sports writer, would write what's called a mailbag. So he would answer and we knew, dude. I knew Friday I was gonna work in the morning, gonna go to lunch.
Yeah.
And then the mailbag was gonna carry me
Nice.
to 5 o'clock.
Yep.
And I had other stuff to do, but I was like, that's the emotion of like I'm showing up to a podcast and it's not being there.
Yeah, like your whole week is built around that.
Kind of.
When I was in sales, I
know
was the same
feeling.
way. Because I would know like, okay, Thursday, Joe Budden podcast drops.
Yeah.
And I know that will get me through Thursday, and then it's usually really long, so I could probably also get the back end of it on Friday. That was like my weekend actually started when Joe dropped his show. And it was like your whole thing just gets built around that.
And everybody has a different one.
Yes.
Yeah. And what it's not like a TV show where you're like, well, it's gonna be like these are human beings.
Right.
We're making stuff in real time.
Yeah.
And everybody has lives and you're like, and I texted you. I was like, I think the wording of my text, and you're like, I think we're not doing it.
Yeah. And I was like, are you good? Like, it must be something serious. If we're canceling
because he would never do that.
Right. Yeah. Because you've like really jumped through hoops at times to make sure we get an episode done too. And so I know if you're being like, hey bro, first time in 2 years, I don't think we can do it. And I was like, are you okay? What's that? Are you all right? Do you need me to drive to Atlanta?
Well,
like, what's going on?
You were like, I feel like normally there's like some discussion or some pushback. You're like, sounds good, dude. And I was like,
yeah, I wasn't even going to try to talk you into it.
Like, oh,
you've done 112 in a row, bro. You deserve a day off.
You're like, oh God, is he okay?
Yeah. You're all right, man. Yeah. We'll get him next week. All good.
Well, happy to be back, everybody. Happy to be back, and I think a lot of people. For whatever reason, not for whatever reason, the podcast is great. We enjoy it too.
Yeah,
we look forward to coming into and doing it too.
It's like having a recurring like hangout scheduled. Like if we get coffee every week and then we miss a week.
You're like,
and it's like, man,
dude.
that usually like is a staple for my week.
Sorry, dude. I apologize to everybody, but we're back.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
There's a bunch of I got a bunch of wild. I might read those at the end.
I think that's
read
good.
An email
Yeah,
to
good call.
At the end. Just finished, dude. A year and a half of the emotional support tour. Hey. We're done. We wrapped it up.
We did it,
dude. We wrapped it up.
Great job, man.
This is my this is like a first day of summer for me.
Yeah,
I bet it is for a lot of people.
It really is.
Yeah.
We've been saying the same thing about Maggie with maternity leave.
Oh yeah,
we're like you're on summer break.
Yeah,
because she goes back in August.
Oh, she does.
Yeah. But you're just like, okay, school's out for the summer. Now what?
You're like, like my buddy's like, dude, you want to come up to Lexington? I'm going to drive up there today.
Yeah, because why not?
Yeah, because I look at the schedule, I was like, it's nothing.
What else? Yeah, it's just empty days.
And everybody that has children right now is just beating their heads against the steering wheel. Like, really? These guys have nothing to do? No, we have lots to do. Taking a break, shutting down the engines, baby. We're getting back on tour.
Yep.
In, what is that, September?
Yeah, man.
September, we're doing 3 comedy clubs. Springfield, Missouri, almost sold out. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, almost sold out. And Appleton, Wisconsin, also almost sold out. Then at the end of September, we're going to Florida, Sarasota, Melbourne, Fort Lauderdale, Jacksonville, Lima, Ohio. 3 shows. Shipshewana, Indiana. Then we're going to Saginaw, Michigan, Cheyenne, Wyoming, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Denver. Then we're going to California, baby. The land of future President Gavin Newsom. That was unnecessary completely. Bakersfield, Oxnard, Long Beach, Savannah, or Long Beach, and then we're going to Georgia, Savannah, Athens, Augusta, then Bristol, Tennessee, Midland, Texas, Lubbock, Texas, almost sold out. Just added a second show in Dallas, Texas, Chicago, and Davenport, Indiana. A little chill. Doesn't sound chill to you, but it's a 23-day chill fall for me. And I'll tell you what I'm not going to be doing for the next couple months, Alex.
What's that?
Touring.
Yeah.
You know what I will be doing?
What's that?
AG1, baby.
Yeah, that's a given.
Number one on the docket for the summer, I'm trying to take care of my body.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take care of my health. And that's not always easy, but it should be at least be simple. That's why for the last year, dang, I'm on my A game today, baby. I've been drinking AG1 every day, no exceptions. One scoop mixed with water once a day, every day, and it makes me feel energized and ready to take on the day. Because that's what each serving of AG1 delivers. My daily dose of vitamins, minerals, pre- and probiotics, and more. It's a powerful, healthy habit that's also powerfully simple. Get into it, baby. I know the AG1, I'm giving my body high-quality nutrition. People will be looking at me lately. I'm not trying to gas myself up, but they're like, dude, you look good.
I wasn't going to say it because I didn't want to give you too much of a tire pump, but you walked in today, and I was like, he's glowing.
And I'm not giving it all to AG1 because I don't think legally we can, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it plays a part.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey. AG1, source for your absorption, potency, and nutrient density. Sorry, I trust AG1 to support my whole body health. With AG1, I'm getting essential brain health, need it, gut health, need it, immune health support with vitamins, probiotics, and nutrients from Whole Foods, baby. Not the grocery store. Actual Whole Foods, lowercase, Whole and Foods. I like to think it's a nutritional insurance to know I'm covering my nutritional basis right from the start of that day, baby. AG1. Easy start to the routine. Put a little powder in there. Mix it up. Gone, baby. Healthy aging doesn't or shouldn't feel complicated. Taking multiple supplements or mixing and matching pills. That's what we're not doing this summer. We're not doing that. I'll tell you that. And all of those, that sounds exhausting. Just one daily scoop of AG1 covers nutrients, gaps, and supports my mental and physical health without a lot of hassle. There's one product I had to recommend to elevate your health. If I had to elevate a product to elevate your health, it's AG1, baby, and that's why I partner with them since the jump. If you want to take ownership of your health, start with AG1. Try AG1 to get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 plus K2 and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your purchase of exclusively at drinkag1.com/net positive, Alex. That's drinkag1.com/net positive, or Easton, you can hit the link in the episode description below. Get into it, baby. We missed a ton, dude.
Yeah.
Do you think people want? Do they want us to help them through their week?
Yeah, I think so.
They see things and they're like, dude, what's going on?
Yeah.
We missed. We obviously the Live tournament was here. Easton went to his first NASCAR race.
Hey,
is he on mic? Is he on mic or no?
Oh yeah, I'm on mic.
How do you feel about your first NASCAR race, Easton?
It's pretty interesting.
That's the right response.
Yeah, pretty interesting.
Yeah.
The NASCAR race here in Nashville, which I couldn't get to because we were doing that fundraiser show.
Yep.
But yeah, Joey Logano, shout out.
Nice.
Yeah, Easton was there. Then we had the Live tournament here.
Yes.
These are very Nashville-centric
Easton went to that too.
He did?
Yeah.
Yep.
Easton been out.
How was that?
I love that. I love a little.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's out on NASCAR, but he loved to golf.
Got it.
Yeah, loved to golf, but it was way too hot. I saw a bunch of TikToks of people not actually dying, but falling over left and right.
It's been brutally hot, dude.
Yeah.
112 on Saturday?
Yeah. You just want to stay inside.
Yeah, I was on the couch.
112?
Real feel.
Gosh, dude.
Nuts. Real feel, dude.
I used to have a joke about that in my show.
About real feel?
Where I go, they're like, it's 75, but it feels like 65. And you're like, well, isn't that what it is? Isn't the temperature what it feels like?
So isn't that 65?
Yeah. The joke is like you wouldn't see that on any other section. Like if you look at the weather, they were like, literally, if you look at the weather and you're like, what temperature is it? They say it's 75, but it feels like 65. You're like, well, what does that mean? I thought what it feels like is the weather.
Tell me it's 65.
Just tell me it's 65.
Yeah.
Because what you're watching the weather for.
How it's going to feel.
Yeah. To see what if you're going to go outside and be like, all right, should I wear? You're watching the weather. Say, should I wear a hoodie?
Right.
Or not.
Right.
That's what the weather is.
That's good. Yeah, I like that.
So get rid of the temperature, I say.
Altogether.
What does it feel like?
Abolish temperatures.
Yes.
Let's go by real feel only.
Right?
Yeah.
Wait. All right. So you said it's 107 real feel.
Yeah.
What does that mean? It wasn't 107.
It was 99, but the real feel was 112. And it's like, so it's 112 then. I have to.
I'm adjusting. I'm going outside preparing for 112.
I have to because that's what the real feel is.
That's what it is.
So the fact that it's actually 99 is like the nerdiest, dumbest, most irrelevant thing.
Yes,
actually, it's actually 99, but it feels like
barometric pressure. What is it?
Based on the crosswinds coming in from the western hemisphere, we're actually seeing that. Dude, get out of here.
Now he has allergies.
Now I'm mean. Yeah, now I'm just mean.
Based on the crosswind. Yeah.
Yeah, give me what I need to be prepared for, and that's it.
I think that Conan used to have one of the greatest jokes about weather. He said the weather. It was in his monologue. I never forgot it. He's like, I think I've said this. Maybe I'm not. He said, the Weather Channel just has a new slogan, and the new slogan is every day is a today's your day. It's like this changed from their old slogan, look out the window.
Nice.
Yeah. I think you need to know. When I'm traveling, I go, am I going up or down? That embarrasses my girlfriend.
What do you mean?
In terms of, am I going north or south? To what I'm going to bring.
Based on that determines your wardrobe?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Like I'm going to Michigan and it's like February.
So that's up.
That's up.
Way up.
That's a hoodie.
I
don't own a jacket. I'm going to have a jacket. What am I going to do with the jacket? Am I insane?
Yeah.
If I'm going to Florida, I'm not going to bring a hoodie.
You're going down.
But I still got to wear long pants for the show and like a nice outfit. Like
I love that you can call it up or down, north or south. That's so funny.
I'm going up or down.
Up or down, which is...
The joke in my show was I go, it's 65. Where on the news, they go, it's 75 degrees, feels like 65. I was like, dude, you don't see like anyone else doing that. Like this pedestrian got hit by a car going 75, but
real feel.
Probably felt like 65. Nowhere else.
But it was a Cybertruck, so it felt like 95.
Yeah. That's a perfect example. Yeah. You're like, oh, well, what did it feel like? Yeah.
Or like, real feel, what was the doctor? The doctor feel? In the ER being like, what did he get hit by?
Yeah.
Ooh, so real feel was probably tough then, huh?
Yeah. Like that what did he? It was 75, but it was like a Prius. You're like,
so 45. Real feel, 45. Nice.
Real feel of a car. That's like the that Joe what's his name? Dana White's the new like slap
slap league. Yeah.
Where he slapped, you're like, dude, what did it feel? It was 175 miles an hour. You're like, all right, well tell me about it's like if your buddy has a brick and hits you, you're like, it'll feel about like that.
Yeah.
Like, yep. That helps.
Yeah, what's the real feel of slap league?
Real feel, yeah. Real feel
goes a lot of different directions now.
Yeah, because I guess you go, if you like, what's the real feel of like working out after you've been working out for like, dude, it's just 10 push-ups. But the real feel of 10 push-ups after working out for an hour is more.
Right.
Yeah. Real feel.
I love it, dude. We might have a title already.
Yeah. No, we don't care. I need to know if it's, I guess if I was going to play golf, wind, but I'd still play golf in the wind. Rain.
Yeah.
Is it going to be raining or not? And what does it feel like? Mm-hmm. Otherwise, what is we watching the news for?
That's all I need.
Although Derek Stroop, he's like, he loves the news. He loves the weather.
Why?
He likes to know what's going on.
Really?
Everywhere in the country.
Just
like, oh, y'all just had that front come through. You're like, how did you know this?
Like for comedy? Is that
no?
He just enjoys it.
Like if you go after after everything's done for the day, he likes to look at weather.
Oh, cool. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a meteorologist, and then I realized there's so much science in it, and I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, and then there's the Curb Your Enthusiasm when the meteorologist said that it was going to be rain all day, and then he saw him on the golf course.
Yes,
the meteorologist.
Yes,
and you're like, wait,
that is the most Curb plot of all time.
What happened? Yeah,
but you said,
yeah.
Why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here?
Yeah.
He's like, no, but he's like, well, I went out. We're like, well, then you.
So you don't believe what you say then?
You got to tell us. Yeah. I didn't see the episode, but I wrote that. I released a video on YouTube like last week that was everybody said it was very like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Nice
type. It was. My buddy told me this is a true story. He had tickets to the Nashville SC game.
Yep.
He gave them to his neighbor.
Okay.
True story. Said, hey, you want the tickets? I have 4 tickets. You guys want them? Sounds good. We'd love to go. Gave him the tickets. Found out later it was Pride Night.
Okay.
So he was like, well, should I? I know, Easton's laughing. It's funny. And he goes, well, should you? He didn't know where he was like religiously or if that.
Meaning like, should he give them a heads up? type thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that you should or shouldn't go.
Right.
He just goes, and he went back over to his house. Because I think yes. Because he didn't have his number.
He didn't want it in writing?
Yeah. So he just goes, hey, and this is the bit I made on YouTube. And he was like, hey, like, I don't know if this is like, if it's relevant or if it matters, but it's like, he's like, it's Pride Night. He kind of stumbled over it like that. And then he's like, does that matter to you? He's like, no, it doesn't.
Now I'm exposing myself.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't not matter. It's just like, I'm just letting you know. He's like, why would you let me know? No, because I mean, he's like, well, did you give me the tickets? It's like, that's a very curb your enthusiasm.
100%.
He's like,
did you give them up because you knew it was Pride Night and you didn't specifically want to go because it was Pride?
And then it's like, no, I'm not good. But then they're like, if my seats are full every game,
right,
in the season ticket area,
right,
then everybody goes, these are full every game, and now there's no one in them.
Yeah.
On Pride Night.
Yeah, what a coincidence.
Yeah, you were like, well, I did not know, and then he's like, well, just that my family had a thing. He's like, oh, so, but how? And you're like, okay, it doesn't matter. No, it does matter.
That's so curb, dude. That's insane.
Isn't it?
Yes.
And it's just like, and he's like, well, I'll just the joke I made on my bit. I go, he's like, I'll just list them on StubHub then. He's like, for more or less. I go, well, less, because I'm not trying to take advantage of it. Less? No, more. Yeah. No. Well, no, because it's plus, it's the game plus, and you're like,
dude, I had to stop watching Curb before bed because I just got too uncomfortable.
And it just keeps going.
I couldn't do it. It was so going. Like, I'd get so anxious for him in all these scenarios. I was like, I can't sleep.
That they're all like, those are like the scenarios that we all like deal with. This is what makes comedy funny.
You know, he's pulling from real life.
Yes,
for sure.
There's no other way. I mean, Seinfeld was unbelievable at that.
Yeah,
that you just go like it's somebody like there's like someone like that like ask for money at like and you're like, I wish I was like on the phone so I didn't have to like acknowledge this. Then you're like calling someone, can you call me? And you're just like, this is such like a dance of like life that's just insane.
It's tough, dude.
But we hope you deal with it. And we had a couple we had a couple guests that have been through.
Yeah, we've had some good guests.
Yeah,
man.
Deloney came through
last
great. Week. And Crowder came in the week before.
Awesome as well.
Which was unbelievable.
Yep.
Dude, and you know what we uncovered?
What?
Is that we want to go talk to people that we want to talk to.
Yeah.
Whenever someone approaches us.
Yeah.
To come on the pod.
Yeah.
It's a no.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it's never going to work out. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it gets tough.
It's never going to work out.
It gets
when
tough.
Somebody says, hey, can we come by the podcast?
Well, we're just trying to hang out. And it's not, we're not a press run spot.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you got something to plug, we'll let you plug it.
We'll plug it, sure.
But also, like, we just want to hang out and chat.
Yeah. I've seen plenty of press run pods.
Yeah.
That you're like, oh, this guy's on everybody's pod.
Yeah, PR firms have realized that that's the spot to go. Like, pods are the place to go to. And so now they're just plugging everybody.
Yeah, then I get emails all the time about, I go, what? My
favorite is when somebody will get on the show, though, and they've done no research on what a show is.
Zero.
Not speaking about ours, just in general.
They'll
get onto a show, and they'll think that they're just there to plug their thing. And then they're like, oh, we still have 45 minutes left of just hanging out.
Or like, did you see the concert this week? And they're like, what?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's kind of how these go.
They're like, my book.
Yeah. You're like, well, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Well, my book. Yeah.
My book got real feel.
The weather feels back. The weather. The meteorologist is back.
I've loved having the guests, though.
Oh, yeah. So have I.
It's been really fun.
It's a good balance between them both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now that all the jokes from that last tour are gone?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Done doing
I feel like they were a little overcooked.
Okay.
And a lot of comics will talk about that, about how like you get like you don't need them to be raw, but then once you like, they're kind of, I don't have the emotional connection that I had to them. I've already been writing the new one.
So you can feel when a joke gets like, okay, it's perfectly worked out, like like it's super, super tight now, and then you're like, all right, now it's just too much. Yeah,
or now it's just I'm on like on autopilot on
Got it.
Yeah, where the first 4 months of telling a joke, it's like awesome because you're trying to figure out where the jokes are, where the punchlines are.
Do you get in spots on stage where you're like, do you ever just kind of like drift off somewhere else and you're still able to do the act mentally? If I know where the next 30 seconds are going, I can drift off and then figure out where to go after that. Got it.
I don't go into somewhere that's not present.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not like I wonder what's.
I didn't know if it was like when you're driving and you're like I don't remember the last 30 miles. Like where was it? Yeah. I didn't know if it was like that autopilot.
No, I can't do that. Well, that's what's beautiful about stand-up comedy is that whatever is going on in your personal life, it actually is you're like it's safe from it.
Cool.
That you can, it's like an escape from it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing playing sports is like that too.
For sure.
You could be in the middle of a divorce.
Yep.
And you could put a 400 yards.
Yeah.
Maybe men can do better at that than women.
Watch this drive.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you got a lot of accents now. Now you're doing George W. Bush?
Hey, you gave me a week off. I had a lot of time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of presidents.
Yes. We have to talk about the debate, dude.
No, dude.
We can't not talk about the debate.
Bro.
We can't not.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not funny.
Unfortunately,
no, it is. No, it is funny.
It's hilarious,
no,
bro.
I told Lydia, I go, I wish this was not my country. That I wish this was Canada's election or like Mexico's election.
Yeah.
That I could be like, they'll be like, that's great. That's wild.
Yeah. Because we have to deal with the consequences.
Unfortunately, it affects people's real lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess that's what makes it better.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what makes us, we're like, I cannot believe I'm watching this.
I turned it on with probably like 30 minutes left.
That's about where I plugged it.
I just I got home, I jumped into it, and I was like texting my buddies who were watching the whole time, and I was like, has it been like this for the whole time? And they're like, mm-hmm. Insane. And then 5 minutes later, they were debating their handicaps, their golf handicaps.
Sincerely.
Yeah, sincerely. Yeah. Easton's obsessed. What's the line?
I've seen your swing. I know your swing.
I've seen your swing. I know your swing. It's like,
classic.
I think the Babylon Bee was like the presidential debate's going to occur at Topgolf.
Joe said I would do a driving contest with you. It's like,
yeah, Trump's got to carry his bag though. Biden said,
yeah.
What? Yeah. I feel like it was an L. It was and we'll get into that
for later. Everybody.
Yeah, it was one giant step for mankind, one giant loss for America.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, that's a combination of a couple quotes.
This is what we're doing.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yep.
And I think, policy wise, I'm not. But what do you, let's have an honest.
Sure.
What do you think's going to happen? Money line.
You got to put something down on it. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Like. I think they want to swap Biden out. Yeah. I don't think they will.
Really?
Yep.
I don't
think they will. That's a lot I think has to happen.
But
me knowing a ton about politics.
Yeah, we know nothing. I know Howard Dean when it was like in the early 2000s. He was like the leader. He was like the leader. And he had one like flub like on and it got like clipped and went viral and then he was done.
Yeah.
It was like, we're going to Mexico. We're going to remember it wasn't obviously not Mexico.
Is that the Screech thing?
Yeah. We're going to Vermont. We're going to West Virginia. And it like turned on him. Yep. And he was like the front runner. And overnight it was like that was a very awkward thing and then he was done.
Yep.
Nowhere to be seen again. I think so. The emotion can change very between now and then.
Well, and it was wild even just to see immediately after the debate how quickly the media turned on Biden.
Yeah.
It was like I was like, wait a second, hasn't he just been this guy? This isn't new.
Yeah,
you guys are just coming around to this.
And then you think like maybe that was the plan.
Yes. Did they just send him out there to kind of fall on his face type thing?
Yeah. So then they switch. I don't even know how that works. Of switching somebody out.
I don't know.
If I had money, I would bet on that.
That they would switch him out.
Yeah.
You think so?
It's too late though. For like 4 or 5 states, it's too late to switch anybody out. He'd have to actually like die.
But are there states that they would have lost anyways? Like I know Texas is one of those states.
There's Nevada, Georgia, which is
swing.
Yeah. They're all like kind of swing states.
It's gonna be fun. But I think Trump wins is kind of where I'd put my money.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
What's crazy is like I was like somebody like said they were coming to the show, like whatever Florida show, was like that's gonna be crazy because that's the day after the election.
Oh boy.
I go, oh yeah, I guess we're like people are making plans.
Yeah.
Like people are we're going to school. You know what I'm saying? People are like, we're not.
It's not that far out,
and we're not. It's not ending. Life isn't ending.
Right.
Like that. We are gonna. I think December will come.
Yeah. You hope?
No, I hope.
I
hope. You know, for everybody.
Check the weather forecast, but we hope it's coming. We'll see.
What's the real feel?
Yeah. What's the real feel of this election?
Like depression, real feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real feel.
Trump won, but the real feel.
Yeah, anxiety, real feel.
Yeah.
What is your anxiety? Yeah, because you go, what is your anxiety? Oh, it's like a 6. Yeah, real feel.
Real feel, though?
Yeah.
It's an 8.5. So you think they're swapping them out?
Yeah, I think they're swapping them out.
Do you think the replacement wins, or do you think it's Trump?
Yeah, I think they swap him out and the replacement wins.
Do you think it's Michelle Obama and Newsom?
Easton.
Oh, we know where Easton is.
Well, there we go. Speaking of, what do you want to get here? Speaking of, no, it's not speaking of that. I wanted to, I had some. Oh, I got an update. Dude.
Yeah, go ahead.
Big update. I forgot to tell you this. My girlfriend got a cat.
Oh God.
Yeah. Why is that bad? Oh, there's a lot of people that listen that love cats.
I'm sorry for your loss.
What do you mean?
Bro.
It's not good?
A cat?
Yeah.
She's a cat lady.
But they've always been. But she when she was at home in Arkansas, but now she got one here.
Okay.
In her apartment.
So you've known this about her though?
That she loves cats and loves animals? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't lump cats in with animals to make it feel better though. Like,
dude, she can listen to this and yeah.
I don't know, man. That's tough.
Well, it comes with a lot of things. A lot of boxes and jungle gyms.
Smells.
It smells.
Hair.
And a lot of there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's a full-time job.
I'm not a cat guy, man.
We were out of town for the weekend and somebody had to go over there.
That's the other thing.
Check on it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Easton and we'll have to have an update, a cat update.
Yeah.
But I have kind of let it in a little bit. Should I not do that into my heart?
No, I think, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just be prepared for what that means.
Well, I understand why people like pets now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I'm like, I wonder what the cat's do.
It's also not yours fully.
Yeah, it's also
so that's kind of nice. It's like when somebody else has a kid.
Yeah.
And you get to just hang out with the kid and get all the good parts.
Oh, yeah,
and then the kid cries or
No,
whatever. And you're like, all right, I'll see you later. Good seeing you guys. See you next week.
I was going to drop her off I was like, let me go see what the cat's doing.
Yeah, just check in, say what's up, and then you're out. You're not cleaning litter boxes.
No,
or
I'm not doing
anything.
I got to check in. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You're okay.
I'm just
saying.
keep
Keep an eye on it is all I'm saying.
All right. If I come in here, start wearing cat out, it's a lot of cat material. You're going to be like, hey,
cat ears or something on the pot.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Dude, it's too much.
Yeah. Cat positive.
Yeah, I'll probably be a guest on that pod.
Yeah.
This week's episode brought to you by Miracle Made, baby. Speaking of, wait, that's not related at all. I was going to say the cat's probably in the sheets, but it's not in mine, baby, because I didn't live in my house. Do you know my temperature? Do you know the temperature at night? Sorry, can have the great impact on your sleep quality. Wakes you up too hot, too cold. I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets inspired by NASA. Miracle Made uses silver-infused fabrics, makes temperature-regulating bedding so you can sleep the perfect temperature all night long. I woke up a couple hours ago on Miracle Made sheets. Did you know that traditional bed sheets can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat? That's wild. Can lead to acne, allergies, stuffy nose. It's all gross. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning, eco-friendly bedding. Self-cooling properties for better quality sleep. They got that. Self-cleaning, they got that. Comfort and quality also got that. Designed for your skin, baby. Stop sleeping on miracle bacteria that can clog your pores, causing breakouts and acne. Sleep clean with Miracle, baby. Go to trymiracle.com/netpositive to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're using to buy them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40% and use your promo NetPositive at checkout. That's one word, NetPositive, and you get three free towels and save 20%. Miracle is so confident, Alex, in their product. It's backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you aren't 100% satisfied, get a full refund, baby. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/netpositive and use the code NetPositive to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save 40%, baby. Again, it's trymiracle.com/netpositive or at the link in the episode description below. Treat yourself. Also, summer's coming up, baby. July 4th. What are the odds? What are the odds that a man on July 4th will, and you got to consider a lot of things. What are the odds a man on July 4th will be shirtless?
High odds.
Percentage.
Real good odds.
Okay.
I would guess we're approaching 90%.
90% of men in America
Yes.
on July 4th will be, let's say shirtless in public.
Yes.
Because taking a shower,
Yep.
that doesn't count.
Right.
Shirtless in public,
Yep.
you're going to say 90% of men.
I think so.
Okay.
9 in 10 men.
Yes.
Yep.
So you really?
Yep.
So you have to consider lake.
Yep.
Most people
Some
are going
body
to
of
a
water.
lake, pool.
Yep. Beach.
Backyard, slip and slide.
Sure.
Okay. Now, we also have to consider...
Whiskey row.
Yeah, rooftop.
Rooftop.
That I don't think you're allowed to take your shirt off.
But it might happen.
Somebody's going to be like, hey, dude, why is your shirt off?
Yeah.
And you go like, yeah, sorry, it was July 4th.
They say, sorry, I'm 9 and 10 men.
I got excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not going to a body of water, what are you doing?
Maybe you're just catching some rays.
No, what are you doing? Where are you,
what else would you be doing? Maybe a cookout in the backyard?
Shirts off, though.
I think so.
All the in public?
I think so, man.
Let me think. All right, and then if you're not going to a body of water on July 4th, what are you doing? If you're working, yeah, you can't show up to the office with the shirt off.
Well, if you're the only one there because it's a holiday and maybe you're the only one kind of pulling overtime, maybe you could go shirtless.
It's a shirt-off holiday. It's a shirt-off holiday.
It is a shirt-off
July
holiday.
4th is a shirt-off holiday.
Yep.
Yeah, what about the guys that wear swim shirts? That's a growing number of men.
Is it?
A growing
It's on the
number of
rise?
Swim shirts are on the rise.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan
Yeah.
personally, but
just
if
go
that makes you
shirtless.
feel good, then go for it. And that's the 1 in 10 men who doesn't take the shirt off.
The swim shirt guy.
swim shirt guy.
Yeah. Because everybody else is going out.
For sure.
Yeah. If you're not, you're staying in your, you're going out. I prefer to watch fireworks shirtless.
Yeah.
There was a cross church in Arkansas, which you passed, which is the same church that you text in to
Yeah,
you
to get
text
to
in
heaven.
get saved. Yeah,
Yep.
we passed there.
Nice.
And they had baptism and fireworks.
In that order. We're going to make sure that you have the Holy Spirit inside you before we play with these explosives.
Yeah, before you...
Then, yeah.
Well, I feel like church... Don't you think like church sometimes wants to just have fun like everybody else has fun?
Of course.
But then they're like, we got to...
We got to rein it in a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like... It's kind of
We
like...
can't just be having fun.
Nah,
we got to mix some Jesus in there
We got to
too.
have like... Yeah, it's like, dude, can we just have like a cookout? Yeah, but we're going to have a... We're gonna have a Christian painter come and
there you go.
It's almost like a tax deduction on a vacation.
We got to make sure this qualifies.
Yeah, we got to make sure. Hey, we're going down to like a seaside, but I'm gonna have lunch with an investor.
Yes,
just so
we can pay for the whole weekend on the tab. Yeah. The whole thing gets written off.
If somebody says, "Hey, we're having a fireworks show," they go, "All right, well, yeah, the church is having a fireworks show,
right? Crazy.
No, hold on, it's going to be fellowship night." And there are fireworks at the end.
Yeah, so now it's a 501c event or whatever. It's all the whole thing is now nonprofit, and we can't be taxed.
There's a Christian band that's performing. Yeah. We're gonna play. I can only imagine during the fireworks show.
There you go.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, then let's go to the church.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. That's perfect.
I think I was trying.
It looks like a fireworks show, but real feel though it's a write-off.
Real feel, it's a write-off.
We're good to go.
I always whenever I've my brain works like that. It's just absurd. My biggest video ever was that Facebook video where I took the driverless Uber.
Yeah,
because there was
that's your biggest video ever.
Yeah, it was 50 million or something like that. There was a car going that had this little antenna on the top and then these 4 things on the outside, and we were just driving. And I go, "What is that?" And everybody's like, "We've passed a ton of them."
Yeah,
and I go, "What is that?" And they go, "Oh, that's a driverless car." And I was like, what? It's the same thing we driving by that church.
Yes.
It said baptism and fireworks. Everybody saw it 1,000 times. I go, what's going on here?
We're calling this out.
And if you want to show up there and do it shirtless, can't be baptized shirtless?
Why not?
Nah, it's probably how God intended it.
How do you think John used to do it?
Yeah, shirtless for sure.
I think so.
We got something to get into at the end of the pod about that.
Can't wait. Okay.
Speaking of
best ad Manscaped
how I got into this whole topic, Manscaped, by the way,
17-minute ad.
Manscaped. Now the ad starts now.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. 24. Summer is here in full swing, baby, and that means it's time for Manscaped. Get in there. You take your grooming game to the next level and keep everything tamed up. Manscaped new Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, every man's cheat code to look good, feel good, and turn the page on confidence, baby, this year. That's what I was saying. When I go out, I don't think the figure of my body concerns me that much in terms of if I'm nervous about it, but the level of hair does.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm scaped up, I feel great.
Sure.
Yeah.
Manscaped won't give you muscles.
Nah, it won't.
But it'll trim you up.
It won't trim you up unless you you repeatedly or
like sculpting.
Yeah, maybe
maybe
it give you a little bit of
not
tone.
in the copy, but maybe
not in the copy. Over 10 million men worldwide are though. I'll tell you that. It's time to grip up your grooming. With our exclusive offer, go to manscaped.com and use the code NETPOSITIVE for 20% off plus free shipping. Get into it. The MVP, they got it all, dude. Equipped to 2 skin-safe blade heads.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you, my counter is looking sharp, dude. And when I go out for July 4th, I'll be looking sharp.
Yeah.
Get 2 blades. Take time off the top. Full foil blade. Sorry to go smooth wherever your heart desires. It's like having your personal stylist at your fingertips. I do be feeling that, or wherever you want it. We didn't mention that it's waterproof. Did we ever mention that? Yeah, you take it in the shower.
Yep.
Do whatever you want with it.
For sure. I left mine in the shower the other day.
I took if I was going to go on the submersible to see the Titanic, I was going to bring it. Not in the copy.
It would have worked.
For sure, dude. That's like you have like a Rolex watch, like good at 1,500 meters. I was like, who's taking a Rolex to a shipwreck?
Yeah, that one's getting left on the boat.
Yeah, leave it on the boat. Leave it in the hotel in the safe, which I heard that those aren't safe either, and all the maids know the codes.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Kind of sketchy.
In this grooming kit, ladies and gentlemen, get your trusted lawnmower. Speaking of cutting grass, that's probably going to be happening over July 4th.
Ooh, nice.
Manscaped ear and nose hair trimmer and essential aftercare products with the crop soother, lotion, preserver. It's the deodorant for everything on your body, baby. Get into it. As a gesture for the summer, they threw in 2 free gifts for you, Alex. The Boxers 2.0 and the Shed 2.0 toiletry bag, because they know how good and well you're sticking. Because you're rolling out of town. You're going out of town for your 4th, so am I.
Take it with me.
People are going to take us with them.
Yeah.
Bring us with you, baby. Get over 20% off and free shipping with the code NETPOSITIVE at manscaped.com. Embrace the new you and definitely embrace a new trimmer, courtesy of manscaped.com, or hit the link in the episode description below.
Nice.
Boom. Let's get in here. You want to get to some news? Protester? Let's do the...
all the above, dude.
Dude, we got some Christians. Dude, let's get into this. This is everybody's favorite bit. The newest favorite bit. I think what Real or Fake has been popular for a lot of people, and we do that. It's like you're watching a clip on the internet. It's like, is this sincere?
Yep.
Or is this like... have you guys seen Dax Flame?
Yeah. OG YouTuber.
Dude. So compelling.
Yes.
It's such compelling content.
He's been out since like 2006.
Has he really?
Yes.
And now he's everywhere.
Yeah.
He was on Impulsive. He's on Bad Friends.
Oh, so he's back.
Dax Flame?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know about him?
No, I didn't know he's back.
Really?
I remember watching him when I was like 12.
Gosh, dude. All right, I got to show you after this.
Cool.
These algorithms. He was on Impulsive this week.
Nice.
These algorithms, because we've done that before, and everybody listens to this pod also. He's like, hey, everybody knows about something, and you're like, we don't know about it.
Yep, put me on.
You don't know about this.
No.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. It's like Hawk Tua.
I don't know if we touched that on this podcast.
Does everybody know about that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's a certain algorithm too.
Is it?
Yeah.
No way.
You think she's that big?
I think that, yeah.
Would you have her on?
I don't know.
know
Sure. I don't know. We like to talk to people that are compelling for the reasons that we're like, I don't know if it's somebody just popular. We wouldn't have someone on just because they're popular.
Yeah, fair.
I'd probably have it. Yeah. It's just interesting that I think that's everywhere. So do you.
Yeah.
And when our algorithms align,
yes,
we're like, thank you. We got to talk about it.
Yes.
Sometimes mine and yours don't.
It's almost like we both have the same trauma. It's like, oh, dude, you too? Nice. Yeah. Like we're really connected.
You grew up in church?
Yeah.
Here's this.
Yes.
Yeah. You're like,
you get me.
Yeah. Or like a lot of the country music, and I think that's in that kind of. I would say, I was telling somebody this yesterday because that was a live interview that went viral.
Yeah.
It
was on Broadway, right?
Yeah. That's all you want to say about it. Everyone now in 2024 is scared to death of Man on the Street. Scared to death. Remember like Jimmy Kimmel used to do it on like stop and tell us, and like nobody on Broadway, Josh Black, who's been a guest on the podcast, we used to do, but like nobody's saying anything.
I'm not talking.
I wouldn't talk, and I'm like I wouldn't talk to anybody.
No.
Do you want to come and it makes it hard for Lydia? She works in the news. Like you want to talk about? I'm not gonna try to lose my job.
No.
I'm not trying to go viral for a reason I did. If it's not for something good.
Yeah.
If you do something directly by the book, it's not gonna, and you want it. It's just so sensitive.
And immediately I'm thinking, like, is there someone across the street filming what's actually going to happen to me right now? Like, am I going to get slimed?
Yeah,
like,
I don't want to.
Like, what is this?
Like, even if you see like a $100 bill on the ground, you go, nope,
not me,
nope,
not today, Satan.
And we've talked about that before on this. Like, where no one's like, if somebody comes up to you like at the gas station, hey, can I borrow your cell phone? Nope, and you want to help.
Yeah,
if it was sincere, but there's so much. I don't know, gotcha not journalism, but like dishonesty, or like this is not what
Content.
it appears to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then everybody's just like, I just want to go get some chicken wings, have a beer.
My culture is not your content.
Yeah.
That's
I don't want to be a part of any
I'm
of this.
not doing this.
Yeah. No. Anyone time somebody goes, we've been in, I think, what did I say that social media is going to become like cigarettes?
Yeah.
Or like people filming stuff?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, dude, that guy's filming.
Gross.
Ugh. Like when these first came out, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Because I think it was like, dude, let's get a video. It was like cool to take your phone out, cool to video. And I think that like,
I do get grossed out anytime I see this.
Yeah.
I get grossed out.
I think everybody just immediately, have you ever seen like people filming their kids?
Yeah.
And then like you can see the kid acknowledges that the parent is filming.
Yeah.
And then changes.
Dude, Era's 3 months this week.
Yeah.
I obviously am taking photos and videos of her in the house, and like I'm not posting a lot of it. I'm keeping most of them to myself. I want that obviously for myself.
Yeah.
She knows.
Really?
She knows when I'm pointing this at her and I'm looking at this. She looks at this at the phone.
Wow.
And it happened.
3 months.
It happened probably a month ago. She started to do it, and I was like, "What?" She doesn't know what this does.
Yeah.
But she knows that I'm looking at it while it's looking at her.
Yeah.
And so she looks at it.
She at least acknowledges that.
Yeah.
Just like a toy, or like she knows what that is.
It's wild.
And she's going to grow up her whole life with it.
Yep.
Not for, I bet every
For
generation.
better or worse, it is.
A generation will figure out how to interact with it, just like every other piece
She'll
of
be
technology.
better than we are.
Way better. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But it's nuts.
That they were like at something and somebody like, it's something cool also.
Yeah.
It's like somebody brings out a phone. You're like, ugh. It's like kind of embarrassing.
Dude, when we were in
Don't you think so?
When we were delivering the baby.
Yeah. Who has their phone out? Dude?
I didn't. It was in my pocket. The anesthesiologist was like, take your phone out. Take your phone out. You're going to want to take a picture of this. Yeah. And granted, she was right. I did want to get that picture, so that was nice.
Yeah,
But I wasn't thinking of it. I'm not thinking about that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just be here.
You were trying to just be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, dude. Well, yeah, their algorithms do be feeding us.
Yeah.
And we be following along.
We're eating well.
We're eating well. Let's get to
which one do you want?
I think it's what dem Christians do.
It's with a D.
So when you DM us or send it to the podcast DM. Sure. Not to mine. I'm not going to see that. I'm not going to see, but it's the podcast. If you have something to contribute, real or fake, or what them Christians do, really anything you'd like to discuss on the podcast, send it to the Net Positive on TikTok or on Instagram.
What them Christians
doing. Here we got a submission from, oh no.
Do you want to do the first one?
Yeah, let's do the first one.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's talk about what Jesus wears when he is in heaven. My name's Dakota Lee. I have a gift to see into the spiritual world beyond, and I have been visiting heaven. God's been letting me since I was 12 years old, and I love hanging out with Jesus. When Jesus is in heaven, he often wears his hair back in a low ponytail. And he'll wear sandals. He'll often be barefoot. And he'll wear very loose-fitting clothing. I've seen him in an actual tunic plenty of times. But he will dress sometimes for the occasion. This one time, just because he wanted to make me laugh, he appeared to me in a cowboy hat. And I love horses, but it was so I love cowboy hats, but it was so weird to see him in that. Jesus definitely has a sense of humor. But one thing about Jesus, he told me, he does not like tight-fitting clothes.
Well, unbelievable. And you know what I like about this submission?
What, John?
It's not viral.
No.
Somebody was deep.
How many likes does it have,
Somebody
John?
was 80.
80 likes,
somebody was deep in the algorithm, and this is my love language. That they sent this to me.
Yes.
Is unbelievable.
Yes. You feel so seen.
Gosh,
Yes.
this is better than somebody sending me $1,000.
Bro.
I think what's perfect about this is there's a book called something. A kid died and went to heaven.
Oh, I know exactly what this is.
Yeah. What is it? And then he went up there and he came back with things we already know.
Yeah.
Or not already know, but he's like, I saw my granddad.
Right.
Or this is what we depict Jesus like from pictures to be.
Well, just historically, like that's what people wore at the time. Like
he's like, sometimes he's like doesn't have shoes on and he wears sandals. Like,
They didn't have Air Force Ones back then, so that makes sense.
He's like, so he wears loose-fitting clothing and his hair is long. You're like, yeah, that's what the photos kind of show.
He has a tight fade and like mad tattoos.
Yeah, that would be shocking.
Yes.
You're telling us information that would be in line with what we would already have
I like
thought.
how she's basically like walking all the way up to the line of just being like, Jesus is mad chill, yo. Like, he's just got a low pony, like man bun up there. He's chilling. He's super cool with like hookah. Yeah. So like he's smoking hookah up there and hanging out. Like, it's like, dude.
If you were like, look, if you typed in Jesus into Google and went to images, it would probably be that.
Jesus images. There he is.
Loose fitting clothing.
Yep.
Sometimes in sandals.
Yep.
Pony. No, I don't see a pony there, but long hair.
This one, him holding a sign of saying, "I don't like yoga pants."
Yeah. Sometimes he puts it in a low pony.
Yeah.
Look at chilling. Very loose fitting clothing.
And then I like the forced laugh at the
the cowboy hat.
The cowboy
the cowboy hat.
He has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
He wore a cowboy hat for me.
I think the joke I made about the kid going to heaven, I go, dude, you got to come back with some lotto tickets or a cure for cancer, or like tell us something that is not within our.
Yeah.
He's like, I was walking through a field and I saw my granddad. I go, no, that's like what the movies portray as heaven.
Yeah, I think that's the end of Gladiator. I'm pretty sure. When he's walking through with the wheat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pretty sure that's how that ends. I cry every time in that scene. That's pretty sure that's what it is.
Scene.
I
That's
love
an unbelievable
that, bro.
scene. Yeah, just that. And hey, well, odds are, is this a podcast? Or is this is this one of those?
Watch the link in the bio. It's like link in bio for 5 free tips to get a better relationship with God. That's what this says at the end of the video. Get out of here, man.
People should be sending us in also because we talked about this before. It looks like a podcast.
Yeah.
Because somebody's talking into a mic and they have headphones on.
Yes.
But it's actually because it's not a podcast.
Yeah.
Like if you see a clip of us, you can find the episode. Right. Go see the full thing.
A bunch of people come in here and record and do that type of stuff here.
Just clips.
Yep. Just clips.
There is no pod.
Nope.
But they don't say there's a pod.
No.
But if I'm assuming she's talking like that there's a producer in the room, or I don't know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm thinking this lady's insane.
Not about Jesus fit in heaven. Oh, that's her. Yeah.
God's been letting her go to heaven since she was 12.
Yeah. None of us though.
No, just her.
Have you been up there?
No, never.
Easton?
No.
Nah, I haven't been up there either.
It's wild, bro. That's a wild one.
Let's. Unfortunately, that's not the wildest thing we've been sent this week. Have you seen this, Easton? Yeah. Oh man, should we watch the whole thing? We'll just pause. We'll pause.
Sure.
But all right, you got to go to YouTube to watch this.
We can put it in.
Okay. Well,
so if you're watching this episode, you can see the visual of it. We'll get copyright claim for it, but I think we'll still be able to fly.
That's fine. Yeah. But all right. So if this is not going to make sense on just audio only, right?
Correct.
Should we have to explain it?
No, go watch the video.
We're not going to explain it.
You can. Go ahead.
All right. Well, all right. So this is a Christian.
Let me cue it up.
This is a Christian. Sincere, by the way.
Absolutely.
I've seen that we've been to a lot of real or fake. This is Sincere. This song is a Christian recording artist. The song is called "The Chosen One."
Yep.
And it is, in fact, not about Jesus
in his tunic and sandals and low pony
clothing. This is not about this song called "The Chosen One" by this Christian artist. Is about Donald J. Trump. Sounds like an FGL song, dude. Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Early FGL.
I'm not saying he's something divine. He gets in trouble bigly time after time.
Bigly?
He's controversial, but one thing is true. Imperfect people, a perfect God can use. I'm standing with the chosen one.
I am the chosen one.
Ain't no stopping what the Lord's begun. He's only human like you and me. Just a chosen one.
Somebody had to do it.
Chosen one.
John, do you have a PBR, brother?
This great nation
I can do one.
is under attack, and its real leader has arrows in his back.
Yep.
So many greet him with Judas kiss.
Judas
But
kiss.
God gave us a warrior for
lion.
such a time as this. I'm standing with the chosen one. Ain't no stopping what the Lord's begun.
Oh my.
He's only human like you and me. Just a chosen one. The chosen one.
Kind of goes.
Bridge.
Oh, the bridge. The bridge.
Lay down your stones.
Lay down your stones.
There's only one God and he's still on the throne.
Break it down.
I'm standing with the chosen one.
Oh, level up. That's her.
Ain't no stopping what the Lord's begun.
That is a huge rally.
Yeah.
Human like you and me.
Shooting the paper
Just a
towels.
chosen one. The chosen one. He stands for me. He stands for you.
Not
He
Jesus.
stands for freedom. He stands for truth. Trump is the chosen.
Oh, there's his name. The name drop.
Yeah, dude. Get out there and vote, you know? Get out there and vote this November.
Gosh, dude. I mean, the internet is so. I love it, dude. I just love it.
This has 300,000 views.
Sincere or real or fake views?
I'd guess.
Meaning,
real.
like, are they watching it? Where like, are people like, thank you?
Well, it has 5,200 comments.
What are they saying?
Well, the first one says the real miracle of God here is that you left the comment section open.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. That's what. Yeah.
So that's the tone that we're looking at.
All right. So, all right, dude. Listen, I've made music before.
Sure.
And I've made music videos before.
Yeah.
So, like, even if you're not popular, there's many people involved in that.
Absolutely.
There's so many. So, like, if you were like, I'm gonna write a song, somebody has to somebody has to produce it.
Yeah.
Somebody has to make it. You got to go into the studio. You got to turn the lights on in the studio to record.
Yep.
Like, somebody has to be like, all right, and like, even if you just hired someone contract, hey, I need your studio for the afternoon. I'm gonna pay like, and then the video.
Yeah.
Somebody has to cut the video together.
That's so much video footage to sort through. Easton can speak to it, just to get all of that Trump footage together.
The first thing I thought of.
And it's like it's
Is
cut
it?
to the
Oh, dude.
it's cut to the lyrics
So
too.
what he's
like
saying,
a lot, a lot of it is lined.
He's
so
for
like,
peace. He's for.
it's
like,
not just a bunch of Trump footage. It's coordinated.
They're like,
to
he's
the
only
song.
human. They're like in Jimmy
Yeah.
Fallon, like
a
all right,
leader,
yeah.
and they're showing a lion.
Yeah.
Like what, dude?
that no, like I don't know, anybody was like through the whole thing,
Dude, this is yeah.
What is it called? Is Trump? I don't want to get into this too deep because
Do
we
it.
talked about it a little bit on last week's
Do
podcast. Is Trump derangement like for him or against him?
What do you mean? Does
Like,
it help him?
Trump, if somebody has Trump derangement, are they so mad at him that they want to kill him, or are they so happy with him that they defend him? Which one's Trump derangement? Does that make sense?
No, I don't think I understand.
Okay,
either.
look up Trump derangement syndrome.
Okay.
People say, oh, they have Trump derangement syndrome. I don't know if that's because they love him, because like they hate him.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, there it is. Yeah.
There you go. All right. It's a term usually for criticism or negative
Okay, so
reactions
yeah.
So it's negative.
But whatever that is, there's the same for the positive.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So like if you're like, I don't care anything he does, like this mugshot is like, they put the mugshot in there, dude. That's stellar.
It's just crazy that this exists.
It's crazy that it exists, yeah. And the podcast exists, I think, for us to just come, like, kind of bring some levity to it.
Yeah.
we're not political guys. We don't.
I don't
That-
know what's going on most of the
But
time.
I don't know what's going on. But I know
think
that video's nuts.
I think that anybody making a song about a political figure is
he's
like
that he's chosen.
chosen one.
by God.
He's a guy, dude.
He's a guy.
He's a business guy.
He's a businessman.
Who's done a lot of not great things, too.
Yeah. Both. Yeah. Yeah. Both sides.
What are we doing,
You're like,
man?
yeah. I mean,
I just can't imagine.
making that?
I can't. Yeah.
I can't imagine but clipping that all together. Yeah.
That's so much work, dude.
I wonder if she plays it live.
She has to, dude. She's
Really?
probably his opener.
At
his
church?
rallies.
You think it played at church?
Oh, they better not.
Yeah. Did it give you early FGL vibes?
It did.
Yeah.
For sure. It gave me FGL vibes mixed with a local Chevy dealership commercial.
Yeah, I was gonna think of like one of those like early 2000s like all female like Christian bands,
Nice.
like Point of Grace
Nice.
or something like that, or something
Great
that's like
pull.
yeah, or something that's just very like easy listening, but
Yeah.
but something that clearly was like, hey, I hear this, make me one of these.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah. Here's the reference.
Yeah.
Make that.
Do this.
Make this. Yeah. Sierra Chevy. Make that.
Oh, that commercial.
You see all those?
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about,
With
right?
a girl that's a singer.
Yes,
yeah.
dude, it's
but she's
like-
not a singer.
No, I mean
Yeah.
she is, but like that's.
But is she a singer?
She's a local artist. I'm
okay.
sure.
Yeah. Those I'd say
And good for you. Go get
Yeah.
that bag. But
Go get the bag.
But it is what it
Oh,
is.
yeah. Let's wrap with the one piece of news.
Yes, please.
That I thought we might get to it one email actually, but this is a stellar piece of news.
Sure.
Student arrested after sending fax claiming to be the principal resigning.
We could stop right there, bro. That's amazing. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely,
We
stellar.
love it.
Student arrested. Hold on. After sending a fax claiming to be the principal resigning.
Yep.
Dude,
Yep.
a high school student has reportedly been arrested after sending a fax pretending to be the principal resigning. According to multiple reports, a 17-year-old, this kid's going places.
Yep.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
I would hire this kid immediately.
Yep.
According to multiple reports, a 17-year-old student at Charles Baker High School was arrested after sending a bogus fax on behalf of the principal that stated that person was resigning.
Shouts out the writer for getting bogus into an article.
Nice.
Love that.
Baldwinsville police shared that the student first created a fake school email accounts last month in an attempt to get personal information about another student. Nice. School staff reportedly recognized the email accounts were fraudulent and no information was given. However, about a couple weeks later, what kind of journalism is this?
Yeah, I take back what I said about bogus.
Yeah, when? When was it?
About a couple weeks. I don't know. Yeah.
A couple weeks later? A month?
The other day.
What do you mean? This is journalism.
What do you mean the other
What do
day?
you mean about a couple weeks?
Every day is another day.
How many
Which
days?
day? Yeah.
How many days ago? About a couple weeks later, the teen allegedly sent a fax pretending to be the principal regarding their resignation. The student ended up being caught after police said he had added his own cell phone number to the cover sheet. Come on, dude. Come on.
Did himself in.
It's like the sticky bandits or the wet bandits in Home Alone. They leave the sink on so they can go back in. He wanted to get caught, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
The unidentified student was arrested and charged with criminal impersonation, report said. I don't. All right.
Arrested?
Cuffed?
Come on, man.
Come on, dude. It's a summer prank, bro.
Let the kids play.
Yeah. He probably, dude. Okay.
Who hasn't committed fraud?
In high school?
Come on.
It's different now. You should arrest. I'm 40.
17-year-olds don't know who they are yet.
No, dude. Let this guy go.
Yeah, of course he's going to be
17?
someone he's
Yeah,
not.
Come on, dude. It's no problem. I think this is unbelievable because he got into something with the principal.
Yeah.
Or maybe not even him. It's just like how Georgia hates Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't have any.
part of it.
It's just like
It's like dogs and cats.
Yeah, they just
They
don't
don't
like
know
each
why.
other. Yeah, I'm the principal. He gets. So he must have gotten an email address. It looked like.
Yeah.
He's like, you know who we hate? Who do we hate? The principal.
The principal, obviously.
The principal.
Yeah, obviously.
He got no ill will. The principal's probably
Top of the list.
at a picnic with his family. He got no ill will.
Yeah,
toward the
shirt
principal. He's
off,
like,
hanging out, manscaped up.
This would be hilarious,
Yeah.
dude. Instead of going blow for blow with the principal, he goes, "Nah, I'm gonna shut this down. Whatever this confrontation is, I'm gonna be up here."
Yeah, he said, I'm the captain.
Yeah. Sent a fax. I would have loved to see what the fax said. Hey, this is the principal. This is Mr. Jones. I just wanted to let you know that this is my official resignation. As if, how did you think that was gonna go?
Hey, it's me, the principal.
His name spelled wrong.
Yeah. wrong principal. I think it's a vet. Is it a vet move? I think it is going with a fax.
It's a vet move. 100% versus an email.
Yeah, because he's aging himself with like. He's like, no 17-year-old sending a fax.
This is what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he obviously didn't know because he put his phone number in there.
Yeah.
That's because he probably went down to like the Kinko's.
Yeah, right. And they were like, we need a phone number on file to send this, and he was like, sure.
Panic,
here's mine.
Dude. That's like real crime. But then they panic like that at the moment.
I love it.
You know what they say about like real like crime like that is that when you're going to, let's say, a bank robbery or something like that, all you need to do, and I don't know why I know this, but to get the criminal off their plan. So here's a map. Yeah. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go left.
Yep.
I'm going to say, everybody get down. And they're like, oh, all of a sudden, there's like a stanchion there. And then the
whole thing breaks down.
The whole thing breaks down because you planned everything you're going to do.
Yeah.
He to his credit, he was ready.
Yes.
He had everything good to go.
So locked in.
Yeah. And
I respect this, dude.
And then they go, he's like, hey, you know what? In the afternoon, my mom thinks I'm at the pool. It's summer break.
Yep.
And he printed it off, I'm guessing, probably at his house. Mm-hmm. Hey, this is the principal. I just want to say that I can no longer come to work here. Let me also say that Kyle is the man. You're like, why is that in there? Yeah, I just put that in there for fun.
Yeah. Right.
Send it off. Yeah.
Kyle is the man.
Also
Kyle rules.
Also, we need he's like, here's my phone number, whatever. That's what got him.
Dang.
And then he's not in prison, but you know, like people that are in prison that they're trying to get better. They're like, I admit it.
Yeah.
I did something wrong. Then there's two type of people in prison. The other ones are like, I got set up. I was framed.
Yep.
I was working with the wrong people. He's like, I made one mistake.
Yeah.
Do you regret your actions? He goes, no, I don't. No, I don't.
Just one.
Absolute
only one
legend,
action.
dude. Also, he's gonna be back. Do you think he's gonna be back senior year?
Yeah.
It didn't say he got kicked out.
No, they just got arrested.
He got arrested.
Yeah, so now he's actually, just like Trump, he's cooler now.
Going back senior year?
Yeah.
This guy's the man.
Yeah, they call him Fax now.
Yeah, what up, Fax?
Yeah, what up, Fax?
Hey, I got cut from the football team last year, not this year.
Charles W. Baker High School.
He's prom king.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
He stood up to the man.
Yes.
Everyone else got this geography homework, got to check in for homeroom, absences, suspended. Not him.
He's a man of the people.
He served his time with pride.
That's right.
He's the chosen one.
I think so.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable piece of content.
Tribute songs to him on YouTube.
You are the chosen one. It's good to be back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back next week. Net positive, baby. We'll see you.
It was a little weird, but on the net, it was a positive. It was a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.